Alright, Victorum game fans and SPQR fans, we are back. We got another little unboxing here. We're going to take a look at some tribesmen archers today for Germania. So we will be right back after we get all this opened up for you. And we are back. So everything you get in here, you get plenty of bases. This one actually had 17 bases in there for us, but 12 models nonetheless. And again, it's basically the same sculpts as the Hail Caesar ones, if I'm not mistaken, but basically just in the new Warlord resin. So really cool there, all the details there, and basically just a little bit of cleanup work, usual working with resin kind of process, and from there just getting them on the bases and added to our warband. So yeah, there's really not too much to talk about model-wise. Again, pretty easy to work about, but we'll take a look at the details here for you. We can get that to zoom in properly. So again, you get 12 in a box, which is pretty cool, so very easy to build up your numbers, whether it is for Hail Caesar or SPQR here specifically. So and again, definitely some solid differences here between all the guys, so it's not all exactly the same thing, fortunately. And yeah, we'll just kind of zoom in here. So again, some of them have furs and other just basic tunics or bare rags basically. So definitely represent that German tribesman feel. So there you go. So these will be quick and easy to paint up. And then we have our stat card that comes with them. So they start off with 7 points, and they're basically just, again, minions, as they call them in SPQR, with just a bow. So very cheap to get these guys in quantity. Again, you can also upgrade them if you want to get some more dangerous close-in work together with some javelins, although that'll jack up the points cost. Helmets, again, if you did want a little bit of armor, not very necessary, leather armor as well, but between leather and helmet, they actually do the same thing in the game, so really you just want to get the helmet. Small shield, though, if you want to have some ability to sort of deflect some incoming fire and in close combat. And really, if you wanted to add some close combat ability, swords would be okay too. So they do come with the hit and run rule. So again, basically they can come in, charge, and then bounce back out, assuming, of course, they survive the combat. And then they do have the strength and numbers rule as well. So basically, if there's 10 or more, they get +1 to that bravery, which is already at +1. And if there's 20 or more, they get +2 to the bravery, which again is a pretty solid stat at +3. So typical move, range value is only +1, so average skill there. Melee is only +1 as well. But they do still have 2 melee dice apiece, so actually they can throw together a solid quantity of attack, if not quality. So if you did want to really sort of jack the price up on these guys and kind of have them be a little bit more of a toolbox unit, you know, I would say sword and shield, although that's fairly expensive. But again, that gives you the ability to have some solid parries in close combat, and again with the quantity of dice that you're chucking there, that can be kind of nasty. And again, there's really no difference between the helmets and leather armor. They both add just +1, so you might as well go with just the helmet. So if you really kind of want to go all out, obviously get that then, just for a little bit of an armor save. Otherwise, basically, if you fail to parry, you're just dropping guys, basically. But could also, again, be worthwhile to think of that route, just because it would be kind of surprising. Most you know, missile-type troops are pretty squishy. So if somebody charged in and suddenly was staring down a whole ton of attacks, that you know, you might make them regret their choices there. But also equipping them for close combat lets you kind of go from being sort of maybe more static shoot and scoot kind of stuff to actually going after some of their other weaker units on the opponent's side and being able to do just enough in close combat. Again, don't rely on these guys to do more than they're really capable of, but again, really solid options there. So in a great little box. So again, 12 a piece here, so we've got 2 of them. That'll be plenty for a German warband for now. Still got a couple odds and ends to get here, but definitely an ongoing project, and we're looking to get that finished, built up fully for you guys, painted, and then finally showing you guys some SPQR battle reports. So if you guys enjoyed our little unboxing here, give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't already, and then stay tuned for more.